back to playing some OP07 Doffy. I'm not 100% on this list. I do want to make some adjustments, but it's good to go back in the swing of cheating out characters. And honestly, based on one of the games we play, I kind of want to go up on some copies of Perfume Femur because I feel like this card is a real sleeper getting around some blockers. But regardless, I think numbers are fine. You know, maybe a pudding or two more could be a bit helpful. Maybe one more boa, but we'll see how the games line up. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We committing some blue on blue crime today. This type of hand we don't even have a Jimbei to play on two, like on turn two, so we're gonna mulligan. All right, this one I'll have to do. This one I'll have to do. We can at least like Jimbei it out. Yeah, we just go Jimbei play boa. Looks like they draw boa, which is fine. That's a 2k counter. End the turn. Depending on how we counter out, actually, I could actually counter out of the attack, play boa, then play gecko to return boa. Yeah, let's see how they attack. Let's see if they just like raw swing. They're kind of rearranging, placing some cards. Yeah, that honestly might just be the plan. Yeah, drop hand size. So we do want to get aggressive here, so yeah, so we will trash your counter, resolve the attack. That's it. Then what we do is we play Jimbei, play this, return this. Oh baby, the synergy. Oh baby. And then you counter out. You take the hit. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Next turn, I'm on my 6 on turn, so I can prevent this boa from attacking. How do they want to do they want to do 2 5k swings? Because I can then play this. I can bottom deck the Sengoku. I don't think they want to expose the Doflamingo though. Bottom deck the Sengoku, prevent that from attacking, yeah, or blocking. Let's see how they do this. Trash this. Right, and then what we can do. Do I want to play this out? I think I do. I think I just want to get out on board. They can draw their card. How do they want to do this? Discard the Jimbei. That's fine. So we will go just like raw 5k swings into them. That's all. Keep it simple. 5k swings. If I can get them down to 3, that'd be a beautiful thing here. Yep, so they want to save that. I will keep pressuring them. Keep pressuring, keep it going. All right, perfect. Love that. So we're going to deploy this. So first, then we can count on attack and then bang and then bottom deck. That's it. That's the great value. Now they're going to untap to yeah, they're going to untap to 7, so they can boa me as well in return. Or they can just play out a bunch of things. That's fair. That's fair. If I can draw me some bottom deck in here, that would be a beautiful thing. So we're going to counter out with the Mihawk. What do you got for 2 Dawn? Like, what do you... I don't understand. What are you holding on? That, yeah, okay. So you attach 1 and 1. All right, fair enough, fair enough. So in this case... I mean, I imagine at least this is when I start cheating stuff out. So... by placing cards on top, we can draw into both of this and draw this. So what we'll do is we will return and then we can draw that. So there isn't like a 2k counter to draw. Okay, so we'll do that. And then what we will do, attach 2 Dawn, attack, use the action, deploy. There you go. We got some attacks out, got some blockers and stuff. Yeah, they're drawing cards. They need a couple of cards to swing out of this. Yeah, exactly. So we will attack here. Just a little 5k. Let's see how they do it. Do they lose a card? Do they draw out? Okay, they take the hit. That's going to be a great setup for my Kaido here. Then we attach a bunch of Dawn and then we swing in here. Honestly, pudding would be a great play here. Perfect. So Then we attack in with the Boa. I imagine if we play out Kaido here. Yeah, so there you go. Now this is a deck with pretty much no board here. I just slam Kaido at this point. And then, I mean, they can go Boa, Boa, Boa and prevent me from attacking, but they gotta have Boa, Boa, Boa type of thing. So they can't bottom deck much here. Yep, that can't attack, which is perfectly fine with me. So that's a Boa being used here. Sengoku grabs. Really, the big thing for them is like if they have stuff like Gravity Blade, the Sengoku is not able to grab it. So they're going to be pushing a lot to the bottom. They're going to be pushing a lot to the bottom here. I think what we're going to do is... I mean, fine. Just blocker it. And they want to do that. So I'm going to... I think I just counter out. I don't really have a use for the pudding right now, I believe. We're going to draw a bunch of cards anyway. So we're just going to attack 6k into this. If we can't kill the Jinbei. Right, that's fine. Use up your 2ks. Love it. I'll spend all of this doing this because now I'm about to slam. Yeah, I was going to say now I'm about to slam big thing here and then deploy. That's it. That's the beauty behind the madness right there. That is it right there. And then if they play something big too, so they can bottom deck that, yeah, so that's fine. Now I'm gonna spend 6 on bottom deck the Boa, so I'm still at 5 down there at 2. 5 down, sorry, I'm still at 5 life there at 2. So it's not really gonna work out for them. I mean, especially if you're playing stuff like that. At this point, yeah, they're gonna be placing some cards on top. You know, I got Perona, so my plan here is bottom deck Boa and then play Perona, cheat out some stuff. So attack out with the characters first. They can save it all they want. I drew the cards I needed. Especially into this Boa. Boa's actually probably not, honestly, Boa's probably not a bad card to just play instead of the Red Rock. Because it still advances my board plan here. It gives me another 8k attack. Probably in general isn't that bad. I mean, yo, I'll trash and trash. Save that. Bet. We'll let that one die. I think we kind of want these progressively here. So we'll go, let's go 8 into this. 8 into this first. Nice. I love that they're taking these hits. I honestly do love that they're taking these hits. Big fan of that. Yep. Take them all. Counter out with all your cards. It's the constant pressure, right? Like that's what this is about at the end of the day. So we're gonna deploy this. Yeah, we're gonna, ooh baby, we are gonna get some cards back. I think at this point, I mean, my Jinbei is dead, but I think, yeah, I mean, honestly, like the Perfume Femur is gonna be the winner here. The Perfume Femur is the winner. So yeah, I think we're just gonna reveal the Gecko. Yeah, the Perfume Femur is the real winner. That's going to be the way I win this. So we're going to go in for some attacks, attack here, deploy that, and then return. Probably, I'm going to get the Flamingo. If they just like putting me here, I just want to make sure I have access to, so can attack bottom. I just want to make sure if they putting me here, I have then a way to then rearrange the top card of my deck again. So they're gonna bottom deck 2 things. That's perfectly fine. Perfect. I don't even need the Perfume Femur. What are they supposed to do? This is just a loss here. I mean, okay. Counter out with one of these. That can't attack, so I don't quite understand. So we're gonna, yeah, okay, they just left. Okay, all right. Well, GG's. Blue against blue crime right there. Playing up against some Lucci. I actually don't know how this matchup works out for me. So they choose to go second, which is interesting. I'm actually going to keep this because I have the Perona. So we can start cheating some stuff out. So what I can do, so start by placing cards on top. I want to draw the 2K, probably cheat out the Weevil to draw into Perona. And then the turn after that, I'll draw Law because it's a 2K blocker, and then cheat out Mihawk. Yeah, it's probably the general plan right there. Okay. Yeah, we got a general plan. We're doing kind of good. So we're gonna do some cheaty and get some cards out. That's the goal. Cheaty McBeady. Beat him down. Use the card action. Cheat him out. That's it. That's just how you set him up. Next turn, we can start attaching some Dawn. Get aggressive. Get aggressive. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. I'm wondering if this actually is a bad matchup. I think Perona, not Perona, sorry. Pudding. Pudding's probably decent here. Yeah, I feel like Pudding has to be decent here. 5K, I mean, that's what it's for. So block that out. So they're on plus, right? So we're gonna go attach 2 Dawn, attack in, cheat that out. Right? Yep. Bring that out, and then here at this point we attach 2 Dawn to this, and then attack lead. Yep. 2 cards. Great. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. So we got to get them out of cards. So next turn, I go to my 7 Dawn turn. I mean, I'm just going to Gravity Blade. Real talk. Like, yeah, it's going to be Gravity Blade, both of these, and they're out of options. Gravity Blade's so big here. Really is. Yep. KO immune. I mean, all right. So we're gonna count out of that with the Kaya, right? And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna wabang. Literally just one of the better cards that we have access to, truly. So we're just swinging 5s, right? Yep, that's perfectly fine. And this is that swing right there. That's why Gravity Blade, one of the better cards ever printed in recent memory here. And then we have the Pudding now too. So if they just start really gaining cards here, yeah. So if they play like one big character here, I mean, it could really be Moria. I mean, even still, like, we go wide, right? We go wide. They've been sculpting out a hand. They just play Moria here. That's 1 card. That leaves them with 6. Putting pretty, like, decent value into that. So, because you play out Pudding, like, I go to my 9 Dawn turn. I could go Pudding, play Jimbei, like, my board's full. My board's full. And they're sitting at me, like, looking at me with like a Moria and everything. Like, I still got 5 life, you got 1. Just aggroing you down. Someone let me know in the comment section down below, because I haven't played a lot of Doffy recently. Is this supposed to be a good matchup for Doffy? Or yeah, see, they just play Moria. They play out 2 things. Sure. Yeah, is this supposed to be a good matchup for me? Or I don't know. Someone let me know. I mean, all right. I'll trash this. Okay, so how do I want to play this? They have, I don't want to use up too much Dawn here. So I could go for a rearrange play, which might be better. So I could make him ditch like 2 cards, which could have some value too, but I do need a swing. Also is that I do need a swing. Depending on how they do this, I could make them do all that stuff later. So, you know what? We'll just deploy this. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I'll take that actually. And then if I need to cheat out another card, actually this just not on a blocker could be good here actually. Maybe I'll draw this because I'll cheat this out. Maybe it's better to draw this. Yeah, maybe it's better to draw that. So first what we want to do is we want to attack with this and then deploy that, right? And then we can draw 2 cards if we want, like, well, we're forced to off that. Yeah. So now what we do attach 3 Dawn to the Mihawk and attack into this. Select 2 to trash. So we're gonna drop 1 and probably Pudding at this point. Pudding's not that crazy. Okay, blocker gone. End the turn. So next turn, if they play out another Moria, like if they play out another Moria, it's a little unfortunate. They definitely, the Moria's helped them like crawl back a little bit. Can block with the Flamingo at least, but like my trump card is this Perfume Femur, because they, you know, they play on Moria, they're getting back Borso. That's their big play. It's perfectly fine with me, right? -3 cost on one of them. Okay, so this is a 1 cost now. Okay, -3 cost on something else. Okay, fair enough. Draw your cards. So you got a KO. You playing Lucci? Lucci's a big play, actually. Getting rid of both of those. Lucci's a big play. Like, they don't have much of a board, but I mean, they can still play. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say Lucci. Yeah, Lucci's the big play here. You play out Rebecca, then you play out Lucci. This is where they start coming back in this game. But they can play out like 1 blocker. So if I can get out 1 point of damage here, I can do a lot. I can do a lot. They don't play out. They had Lucci though. Why not just like KO? I guess because they're at 1 life. Okay. All right. Okay, they're bottom decking some stuff. Now you get the Lucci out. Okay, all right, fair enough, fair enough. Did a little bit cleaner. And then they go KO. Probably, yeah, you hit the 2 6K attackers, yep. And then you got 2 swings here. So it really depends on how this works out. So 2 swings, we go... let's go no blocker, trash this. Next attack we go blocker. Yeah, next attack we go the blocker. They don't have anything more, so at this point it's really about like how they, it's about how they swing out. So let's do this. Let's attack. We will go drop. Right. Then what we'll do is we have enough Dawn for this, so we can go, let's go deploy this. So we need to like cheat that out, and then we cheat this out. Oh no, we cheat this out, and then we draw. So yeah, so we can build out our board yet again. And we have this red rock if we need it. Yeah, so then what we do is we attach 3 Dawn here. And I think we still just go for these alpha strikes here. Use the card action deploy. And then we're going to return the Flamingo. We should return like a 2K, but we're at 5 life. I can afford to take some hits here. So this forces 2 cards out of their hand. Beautiful. So now next turn, I'm going to go for that alpha swing. So I'm going to go 2 Dawn, which is great. It just already gives me that 2K boost, and then immediately can't activate blocker. If they commit a bunch of resources to playing like Sabos and Borso somehow, I'm in a really good spot. So I should have it here. The one of Perfume Femur is like a really, it's that trump card. So they're gonna spend their time picking off my board here, which is perfectly fine with me here. They're gonna spend their time picking off my board. Yeah, beautiful. So this means nothing right now. Yep, they're gonna play Lucci. Yep. And I love this because I go 2K here. I attach 10 Dawn. You don't have, you can't counter out. You can't counter out. So this game's over. So it's written. I mean, without this Perfume Femur, this game would be a lot different. I would definitely be playing around this a lot different. I definitely probably would have used Red Rock last turn. And really try and kind of bait out some attacks here. So no blocker. Let that go. I wonder what they got 5 Dawn for. Like, are they just playing Sabo? Yeah, I wonder, are they just playing out Sabo here? What do they got? Yep, exactly. So none of this is going to matter. Again, like, they don't know this, but I was able to get lucky and find my Perfume Fever. This card's a sleeper in this deck. This card's a sleeper in this deck. Like, look at how aggressive I was able to get. All of a sudden, bang. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just out of nowhere. Unblockable. Bang. 15k for the game. Perfume Femur. Literally insane. As the one of sleeper card in Doffy. Come on. Opponent in shock. In shock right now. In shock. Who knew? Who knew Boa? Who knew Boa would be out here helping out Doffy? Come on. Opponent just so confused. Yep, GG's. I guess they you know, they're not reading the unblockable, but honestly, again, Perfume Femur, big sleeper in Doffy. Resting my characters or leaders, they choose to go second. I got a mulligan. I want a searcher. Oh, no searcher, but okay. Next turn, we'll just go out for a blind hit. We got a bunch of 4 costs, so we'll just go out for a blind hit. Then when opponent attacks, I mean, our characters are coming in tapped anyway, so let's see what they end up doing here. Reveal and draw, fair enough. So we're gonna just, yeah, we're just gonna blind throw it out there. Nice, okay. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. We get the blocker out, we kill the searcher. And then, oh yeah, so we're gonna start cheating some cards out here. So I think what I want to do is I will draw. I actually kind of want to draw that probably. Just get that out of the way right now. So draw, and then we cheat something out. Then we draw this. Probably cheat this out because we'll have some cards counted out by then. And that's it. So kill the searcher. End the turn. That's it. And we get aggressive. We go to our 5 Dawn turn. I mean, this is one of those matchups where I almost always have to I pretty much almost always have to swing with lead first, because then they tap down my leader and I just don't get the value out of it. So yeah, that's the thing I always have to be wary of here. Why does it go to blocker step first though? Don't I get targets? I mean, I'm gonna play out Moria. This will mess up my draws. I didn't think about the Weevil, but it's fine. I didn't think about the Weevil, but it's fine. What's nice is, like, when you play the Jinbei out, it kind of circumvents his Bonney ability, so that's kind of nice. All right. Managed to get a life out of there. No blocks from the opponent. No use in this Dawn. Make them think we have something, but we really don't. We go to our 7 Dawn turn next turn, and I could definitely see myself going, I mean, this costs 1 Dawn, so I could definitely see myself going like bottom deck and then just start attacking because I'm not using leader ability. So turn after that, like, I just go like Jinbei Weevil. I could go Jinbei Weevil. How much Dawn is that? I go to my 7 and then I go to my 7 Dawn turn. I definitely play my Gravity Blade, and then on my 9 Dawn turn I go Jinbei Weevil. That leaves me with 5. I go 2 attach, kind of attack in. That leaves me with 2 left. Yeah, we'll see how we spread ourselves out, but we can stack this board out. Jinbei, just one of the best cards printed in this archetype, like, truly. Okay, 5k to 5. 5 to 5. We are going to counter out with the, we'll drop that. We're not going to need that for a hot minute. I mean, all right, if y'all doing all that, like, if y'all doing all that, all right. Okay. We're just gonna go bang, bang. Goodbye. So we're gonna attack with this because we get the higher attack and they can pay one and, well, they will. They'll pay one and tap down my leader here. Yeah. But this way, at least we get, you know, this forces a 2k, not a 1k out of their hand. Yeah. And we'll just end the turn there. Next turn, we can do some fun stuff. Next turn, I'm honestly almost tempted just not even cheat something else. Just go like Jinbei, play Weevil, Pudding. And because they're at 7 cards in hand, if they draw some amount here. Zoro's also a frustrating card here because I dropped my that's a card I'm not really thinking about right now. I dropped my Flamingo and I could like kind of bottom deck stuff. I could really use it to dig. That's one thing to think about here. I could really use that card to dig for a Gravity Blade. But yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens from the opponent. Options. They're thinking about it. They can tap down my stuff, but at some point, like, if I'm able to build out a wide board, this Gravity Blade set them back so much. If I'm able to build out a wide board, then it's kind of over, right? Trash the Kaya. Not taking the hits for me for free right now. I gotta keep it healthy. I find like it's like a psychological thing too, right? Like, yeah, you can add a bunch of cards, especially cheat out with like Jinbei and stuff, but it's when your opponent's rested characters do not become active. Okay, fair enough. So I don't want to tap anything down now. I think I'm supposed to play out Jinbei here. So we're gonna go. Supposed to play out Jinbei. So that costs 4. That leaves me with a bunch of Dawn. Yeah. So we're gonna go 3 Dawn here. Attack, raw swing. Nice. Get a card out. I guess I could have gone 1 more Dawn. Cause I don't really want to play Boa right now. Just block with this. Just use up the blocker. Come on. Just use up the blocker. Opponent. Yeah, there you go. I messed up my Dawn usage here, but that's okay. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. I'll take that. All of a sudden, our board is back up. It is back up and running. So Zoro's the big fear here. Zoro's the big fear. But even if they play Zoro, like Boa really just puts that away. So a 10 Dawn, ton of resources. We're filling up on board here. They really need to start attacking. I mean, this is kind of that point where I'm going to start protecting things, right? Like pretty heavily. One of these is probably going to die. Because Law just gets so much value here. If I had another Jinbei, I activate Law. Like if they're at 7 cards, I mean, if they stay up at 6, which they won't, I activate Law, play Jinbei, replay Law, do it again. Like if they have a ton of cards, like just one of the better like control synergies you get out of the situation. So they're kind of just quote unquote stuck at 9. That's the thing I like about jewelry. Like it's like you're stuck there because you have to pay the Dawn to tap something down. And again, it forces me to let's pitch this. Oh, folks, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. This is piloting. Sorry, this is auto piloting right here. I don't know what I did. Now I'm gonna lose 2 characters. I can't think right now, but I think we can still do this. I'll lose 2 characters. We'll still do this. That character should have been alive here. That's a little unfortunate, but let's see what they do. Opponent really taking their time. They're really confused by what I just did. I heard this matchup is actually largely unwinnable. So I'm kind of excited. Kind of excited to see how bad it ends up. So we're gonna, I think I'm supposed to bottom deck this. I don't know. What am I supposed to do next turn? So start by placing cards on top. I go So I draw this, or do I draw this? Yeah, I draw this, play this, then I draw that. Yeah, I guess that's it. I draw, I swing in. Putting, I feel like, has to have some value. I'm actually curious as to why this matchup is this tough. Don't have a lot of experience with it, but I'm curious. Yep. I guess it's just because, like, you have to attack like a crap ton of times. Okay, great. Okay, all right. So I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to understand. Triggers like Onami trigger, kind of crazy. Wild trigger. And then I imagine just like having to attack like 50 times is probably not something that's very helpful at all either. So play this out. We go one card deeper. Yeah, nice. Okay, so what we can do is we can keep that available to us. Draw the 2K. And then what we can do is pay the full 4, right? Cheat that out. Next turn, we can start doing some real tricky stuff. All right, no trigger from the opponent. A lot of cards here. Putting, I imagine, becomes pretty useful here at a point. But so this is when your life hits 0, you may add up 1 card from the top here. It's your life. Right. Let's trash that. Imagine the gravity blade has to be useful at some point. Yeah, imagine the gravity blade has to be useful at some point. So what we can do here, I kind of messed up. I kind of didn't, yeah, I wasn't really thinking through that. So what we're probably going to do here, raw swing 5. Keep it simple. Raw swing 5. Into lead. Let's just kind of try and push out this ace here. No leader ability, nothing. Keeping it simple. So we're gonna go 4 Dawn, play out Mihawk here, and then we'll go 3 Dawn to Weevil. Attack into this. So this forces 2 cards out if they want to save it. So I feel like this matchup is about just having a better board than them. And then just kind of going wide. Yeah, so there you go. That forces that blocker out. Play this. Probably just play this, honestly. We will definitely draw into that. I'm happy to cheat this out. Yeah, I'm happy to cheat. Well, depending on their hand size, I'm probably happy to cheat out Law. So we'll run it like that. We play out the blocker, right? Because we have 2 2K counters here. So if we need to, we need to. But depending on their board, I may not actually. I mean, I'm on my 9 Dawn turn. Could just start, could just swing out. I could go bottom deck, depending on what they play. I could go bottom deck. They play something like Gadatsu. Yup, so let's, no blocker, let's do this. Keep the Weevil alive. Okay, just, all right. Keep that going, keep that up, rush. That's the tough thing. So it's going to take multiple to kill. But at least, see, now I can at least... So I can go Huabang. Deploy this. 7 to 7. 7 to 7. So that forces a card out of their hand. You have to get rid of something. Right? We're going to make it so the NL can't attack. It's going to be a very hard card to get rid of. It's going to be a very difficult card to get rid of. Yep. Then we go attack. Right. We're going to... Do we activate that? Probably not. Just attack. This probably isn't smart, but okay. Regardless. Deploy this. Can't attack. 0 targets. End the turn. I mean, it's really the same thing. It's really the same thing. They're two 7k hitters, but yeah. We at least got the boa out. So now this next turn, I have no counters. So potentially 2 of my characters are just biting the dust. I say potentially, it probably is. Yeah. So the 4k is gone. I probably should have just used this and returned it to my hand as a thing here. I probably should have just used it. But it is something that they now have to attack into. So, okay, this stuff right here, hella irritating. Hella irritating right now. All right. So I can't bottom deck anything here. All right. So I want to draw into this. Probably want to draw into this. Then next turn I can draw into this. Play that. Right. And then maybe cheat that out. I kind of want to draw into this though. Like all things considered, I probably just want to draw into this. So we can go. This deck is so annoying. Let's do this. Attack into this. Deploy cards. Okay, can we just kill it? Just kill it, like, holy. All right. I can start to see why this matchup is insane. I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. Definitely block that out. And if they play another like 10 cost rush ace, I can at least counter out of it. Definitely block that out, which is great. Had a bit of a save there. If they want to attach 3 Dawn and swing into this, be my guest. You know what I mean? Like, at least I have that. All right, rush Enel into that. Enel into me. No trigger. Great. And then at this point, we are doing our best to just cheat things out. That is the goal. See, this is the thing. So we attack into this, use card action, deploy, play this out. Right. So now I can't really get rid of it. That is the problem. 3, 4, 7. Attach 7 Dawn, swing to that. 7 to 7. Like I'm trying to kill it. I'm trying to kill it. I really am. Hopefully we can just get its ability to trigger. No, okay. We cannot get its ability to trigger. All right, folks, we are. This is it. This is pretty much the end. That's all I got for you. Double rush NL into rush ace. Ooh, baby. All right. Boa's dead. It's dead. It's dead. This has been a tough one. Leader takes a hit. No trigger. Jinbei is dead. Corona is dead. Holy, ace comes at me. Leader is even more shaboinked. No trigger. And I think this is where we lose the NL matchup. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Play Kaido and draw 4 cards? Hope for the best? I don't know what to tell you. This is GG's. Yeah, NL matchup. Not one for Doffy.